EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the home of the Cardinals, State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the New York Giants and the Arizona Cardinals. Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Off we go from Glendale. We'll see a return here from his own end zone. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. 26-yard line. First snap, and Murray goes to the air. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Murray now off the bootleg. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And it's going to be third down. Out of the gun, it's Murray. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Darius Alexander. He had a sack in the opener last week. He's got another one here. The Cardinals line up for a punt. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. That's a very nice return. He has given the offense a short field.
Take over first and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll run, and this is Cam Scatterboo. He will take this all the way down to the Cardinals' 17-yard line. That pickup good for 29 yards.
I think this is something that we can expect to see here, especially early, Mike, as this team gets into a rhythm. They want to lean on this run game. They feel like they have a lot of advantages over this defense, and you can see from the first play here why they feel that way.
On first down, Dart, and that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, Giants. That his second TD catch of the season. Greg, it's one of those, sometimes you got to feel like you know where the ball's going to go, and the defense knows it too, but it still ends up in that guy's hands for the touchdown.
Absolutely, Mike. In these critical situations, like down here in the red zone, it's players, not plays. It doesn't matter what you draw up on the board. You say, okay, who's my best player? Put him in a good matchup, let him go win, and give him a chance. That's exactly what they do here, and I think we're going to see a lot of this the rest of the game.
Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. That's fielded just shy of the goal line. And he'll be out of bounds on the return, and the drive will begin there. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Murray will throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
A loss of 6.
Dexter Lawrence. He gets in to drop him for his first sack of the young season. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here's the option, running right. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
Well, not a great start to this drive offensively. You take the sack on 1st down, and you're thinking, all right, let's go to the ground game. Let's pick up some of the lost yardage. But then you take a loss again, and now it sets up 3rd and real long, and you find yourself in a tough spot.
Third and long. From the shotgun, it's Murray. He's got his man, complete to Wilson. Inside the 20. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 86 yards. Touchdown, Arizona.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. The drive will begin with a run by Scatterboo. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 9. In motion comes Beckham. We're going to get this outside. This could be a double pass. But the defense quick to read this. They bust in, drop him before he could take that shot downfield. He was trying to get it to Odell Beckham Jr. there. And 3rd down coming up. Shotgun. It's Dart. That's complete. And it is Beckham. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. How about that play off the call sheet to convert 3rd and 18 for a 1st down. In motion comes Beckham. On 1st and 10, here is Dart. Now a screen set up for Tracy. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
They get 21 on that one. 1st down, Giants.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. The next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
Open man's got it. That's Chark. And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3. 17 yards on the gain, and now they've got 1st and goal. Now it is 1st and goal. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Pair of sevens on the scoreboard. Greg and I back here in Glendale after this. Giants football here to begin the second quarter as they go to work on first and goal.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
In motion comes Beckham. He'll try to throw it, and here's Dart. He's got it at the 3. To the pylon, he's in. Odell Beckham Jr. Touchdown, New York. His first touchdown of the new campaign. The extra point, up and good. And the Giants will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes the return from a yard or two deep. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
You should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do. I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think. You should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way.
Murray now to throw on first down. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front. I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It is a big gain for Arizona, and even 30 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
Off the play fake, here's Murray. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. From the 41, here's 2nd and 2. To throw again is Murray. Flush to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he is out of bounds. Markham at the 25. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Again, it's Murray. Catch made right side by Wilson. And they'll have 1st and goal down inside the 10-yard line.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, his defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone.
And he'll take it on in. Trey Benson, touchdown, Arizona. The quarterback, with all of his eligible receivers available, uses the back out of the backfield that time, Greg, to take it to the end zone.
And when your running back, Mike, is a valid threat in the passing game, man, it just gives you so many options. And in this case, it was the running back that was the open target. He's able to put the pass on the money. Easy 6 points.
We are all square, 14 apiece. The score as this one's away. On the return, it is Tyrone Tracy. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Here's Dart on 1st and 10. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Walter Nolan getting in there to drop him. It'll be a loss of 7 to start this drive. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We'll have more from Glendale after this. Neighbors in motion. To the air on 2nd down. Dart. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And he's out of bounds inside the 30. Big-time play out of the G-men. 47 yards. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Looking to throw. It's Dart. That's complete to the tight end, Theo Johnson. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have 1st and goal. Dart. They're trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
So one of the elements of a good screen game is the quarterback having the timing in his head to know, I want to hold the ball long enough to get the rush to commit to me, to set up the blocking and set up the back behind them. But I also can't hold it on forever because then I don't have an opportunity to deliver the ball. So it was really more of the latter here where
that is caught back corner of the end zone. Odell Beckham Jr. Touchdown, Giants. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Murray going to give this up on a hot pass. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. is 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Murray. That's taken in by the running back, Benson. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
17 yards. And the Cardinals first down.
Now Murray on 1st down. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Throwing again is Murray. They work this out wide to Benson. Arizona will take its first time out. Buffalo will stop, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here comes 3rd and 6. Incomplete, but a penalty flag comes in. That might make this a 1st down. Murray's going to throw again. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. To the goal line and in. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown, Cardinals. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Halftime coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
This defense is vulnerable in a few areas along the back end, but none of that will matter if this protection can't do a better job holding up long enough that they can find some of these open receivers that have been able to separate. He just doesn't have the time to get them the ball.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide, we're just going to air it out 1st, 2nd, 3rd down. All 3 incompletions, and now it brings up 4th down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 1st half of play. Could not ask for more from that 1st half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. Tracy now to return it. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
Neighbors in motion. They'll start this on the ground with Scattergood. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. Minka Fitzpatrick up to make the stop.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
All these defensive linemen, I promise you, they all want sacks. That is how you get paid. That is how you make your name. But it's also the other plays where you can affect the quarterback. Can you make them feel uncomfortable? Or in this case, you don't get the sack, but it was the hit that's able to alter the pass to fall incomplete.
That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. Still going. And they're not going to catch up to him. He will score. 73 yards. Touchdown, New York.
The kicker on for the extra point.
3 touchdowns for the game. His first 3 of the year.
Next to score, Giants 28, Cardinals 21.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here we go on the return from the 1. Now an opening past the 30. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
That's good.
This guy's really starting to roll now. I mean, his involvement in the passing game just continues to pick up. And until the defense identifies him as a pass threat, I expect this quarterback to keep looking his way.
Inside the 10, it is caught. And he'll take this one in. Trey Benson. Touchdown, Arizona. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Ryland's kick here is good. And the Cardinals have come back to level things. It's 28 all.
Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. Over the middle, that's the tight end, Johnson. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. A gain of 48.
Mike, it just seems like certain games each week just align for matchups like we're seeing today. Just 2 quarterbacks trading blow for blow, putting on a show for their respective teams. Let's see if he can finish this drive off with another touchdown following that big play.
On first down, Dart. And he's in. Darius Slayton. Touchdown, New York.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
Giants 35, Cardinals 28.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Murray. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
The pass protection's been a little bit shaky at times, and that was the case there. And even though they're not going to go down for allowing a sack, it was allowing the pressure that ultimately prevented that pass from being completed.
Now Murray to throw on 2nd down. Over the middle, it's Harrison. And he's going to be taken down to 37. They get 12 yards on that pass. It's an Arizona 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Murray going to hand this to Benson. And he'll be dropped down just shy of midfield. 12 was nice last time, so they did it again. Another 12-yard pickup and another 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Throwing now, Murray on 1st down. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Paulson Adebo. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Throwing, Dart. Open man, left side, he's got it. And he is out of bounds down at the 21.
14 yards.
1st and 10.
And the Giants 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 21.
Handoff left. Here comes Scatterby. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
At the 22-yard line.
Here's Dart. Got his man at the 6. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. That's a gain of 16 yards, and it sets up 1st and goal.
At the 6-yard line.
From 6 yards out, it's 1st and goal. To throw is Dart. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
So these screenplays, they always seem so commonplace. They seem a little bit routine, right, Mike? But really, for them to work, there's a huge, significant timing element to it where the offensive line, the back, you can't be downfield too early, but you can't go too late. There are so many reps and reps that allow certain teams to be really good at the screen game and allow certain teams to just never really get their screen game off the ground.
He pulls it in around the 5, and he'll take it on in. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. A try here for the extra point. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. They'll line it up to kick the extra point. He's got it, and the Giants will extend this third quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
On first down, Murray. That's to the left side, taken in by Harrison. Second and 10.
Harrison Jr. No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10. At the 29-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Murray. That's to the right side. Caught by McBride. He's going to have a first down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
So from the 39, they come up on first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Murray. Open man is Royals. He's got it.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second down and 4. Again, it's Murray. As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
And the story of the game has really been the inability of the offensive line to keep this pass rush away from the quarterback. And it's a big reason they find themselves here trailing in the fourth quarter. So as they turn to this passing game to try to mount a comeback, they've got to do a better job protecting the quarterback.
Murray on third down. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. That's taken in.
Murray's pass complete to Michael Wilson. The turnover on downs.
To throw, it's Dart on first and 10. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop. The relationship between the pass rush and the pass coverage is critical. The better you rush the passer, the more pressure you can take off your coverage, and that's a great example why.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
On the ground, it's Scatterboot. The elusiveness on display there. Nifty footwork setting up first and goal.
17 more yards. That's another Giants first down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
They'll run. It's Scatterboot. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
Second and goal at the 11-yard line.
Looking to throw. It's Dart. That one taken in. Odell Beckham Jr. Touchdown, Giants. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. And this has to feel good for this team, Greg. After losing week 1, to continue to add to the lead here in the fourth quarter and get themselves likely back to 500.
Yeah, just a really nice bounce-back performance. After talking to them, they felt really disappointed in their week 1 performance. They felt like they got off to a slow start, Mike. So now here in week 2, bounce back, deal with a little adversity early in the season. I think this is going to bode well as the rest of this year plays on.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
On first and 10, Murray. That's caught by Harrison right side. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, it's first and 10.
Yards. And the Cardinals first down.
From the gun, it's Murray. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 42 yards.
Cardinals first down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Murray. Forced out wide. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in second and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down? All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. And he's in! Michael Wilson, touchdown Cardinals. That's his second touchdown of the afternoon. Chow Ryland for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Cardinals are able to cut into the deficit.
Cardinals 35.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. Oh, the ball's out. Special teams has come up with the recovery. Score! Game on! Touchdown, Arizona! Extra point now by Riley. degree of difficulty, but the doink gets a point.
Jack Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here is Dart. He gets that complete downfield to Slayton. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
They'll drop to throw. To the left side, OBJ is there. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Here's a handoff to Scatterboot. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. Now a timeout charge to Arizona. That is their 2nd. Talk things over before 3rd down. Dart. That is caught at the 3. And he's in. Touchdown, New York.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
His kick is good. Makes the score Giants 56, Cardinals 42.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. They get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Now on 2nd and long.
It's 2nd and 21 at the 11-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Murray. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And that is incomplete. Trey Benson, the intended target. And it'll be 3rd down. Now Murray. He's got his man. Complete to Wilson. Here's 1st down.
That's good for a Cardinals first down.
Now Murray. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Murray's going to throw again. That's caught downfield by Harrison. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
And with that late score, it's going to give them a little bit of late life here, Mike. But remember, the next series of events is very unlikely. They need to get the onside kick and then likely a Hail Mary situation. So while they definitely have a little bit of a chance, I think it's pretty slim.
Ryland's kick here is good. And the Cardinals will cut the deficit to 7.
56. Cardinals 49.
That score, too little, too late. They need a recovery and a miracle here. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not, but things are pretty much spoken for. Here's Dart on 1st and 10. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked like this defense. They're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man. They're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. Here we go. One final play. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. And that final throw here is intercepted. Picked off by Javon Holland. He gets 3. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, New York. Late in the game, a big turnover goes back the other way. A back-breaking score.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, Mike, you're just trying to make something happen. You find yourself trailing, less than 2 minutes remain. You're just taking some chances. In this case, the chances backfire, and the other team's able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
So a road win.